Hello, what is up guys? Evil Harm here today, back with another Black Desert video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at all of the events that came with the Springfest update that went live on April 29th, 2020. So real quick, before we get into all of these events, if you're new to the channel, new to Black Desert, or enjoy the content on the channel, please consider subscribing. It would mean a lot to me and would help to grow the channel. Without further ado, let's take a look at the first event, and the first event involves gathering, killing mobs, or fishing. So similar to the majority of events that we see here in Black Desert, it is this event right here. So basically, while you are gathering, while you are fishing, or while you're defeating monsters around the world of Black Desert, you will get this item right here, and I cannot pronounce the word, but it's those little dolls that go inside of each other. You know what I'm talking about. Basically, when you get 3 of these pieces, you take them on down to the furniture dealer in Valia, who, if you don't know where it is, if you type in Sealus, S-E-A-L-U-S, into your search bar for the search NPC, this icon in the top right corner of your screen, type it in, you will see Furniture Dealer Sealus, so go ahead and talk to him. You can exchange them for the full complete little nesting doll. There are 3 different types of nesting dolls that you can choose from. You can choose hard black crystals, sharp black crystals, or Kaffir stones dolls. And as you open up the dolls, you're going to get memory fragments or cron stones, or a smaller doll. Eventually, if you are able to successfully get all the way to the smallest doll possible, you will get the item, either the hard crystals, the sharp crystals, or the Kaffir stones, depending on which one you picked. Pretty cool, some free items, some free crons, some free memory fragments, not too bad at all. Now there's a slight catch, you can only do this 15 times throughout the course of the event, so if you end up gathering or farming or getting more of these, then you could exchange for 15, which would be 45. Then you can sell them on to NPCs for 50,000 apiece, so a nice little bonus after you've gone over the top. The second event is the Got Milk event. This is actually involving milk and chickens, so a little bit misleading, but basically how this works is while you're AFK fishing or you're fishing in general, you can fish up some event fresh fish. You then take the fresh fish to Creo, and if you don't know where Creo is also located in Valia. He's down by the docks right here. Creo, my mouse is hovering over him. So take the fresh fish over to him and he will give you a pellet. You can then take the nutritious pellet that you get from Creo, shake it with either a special haystack or a special chicken feed, which you can purchase off the marketplace, or if you have them in your own gardens already, you can use those. Shaking them together gives you the nutritious version of these, which is an event item, so limited time only. The nutrition version of these gives you 330% more milk, meat, or hides from cows that you gather, and gives you 550% more chicken byproducts. So it's a nice little bonus if you do a lot of cooking and you need these materials. Also, milk is really valuable on the marketplace as it is, so you can make a ton of money off of this as well. Do note that this requires you to have a farming system already set up. If you don't have one in place, I have a video on farming special olive seeds, which should put you in a decent spot to get started with this. Otherwise, I do have plans of putting out a full-on farming guide later in the month. At any rate, it's a nice little bonus event that you can do if you'd like to do imperial cooking or things like that. Your third event is No Train, No Gain. So the third event is actually really cool if you are an AFK trainer like me and you're trying to hit the level 62 super easily. What you do is you just buy the AFK training books from this dude right here. So the dude is Jamie Drucker, and if you haven't watched my leveling guide on how to level after level 61, now would be a great time to watch it because it'll make a lot more sense. But basically you buy these AFK training books, right? Walk up to one of these mobs, or one of these scarecrows rather, press R on it after reading the book. You will gain experience. What's so different about this event is that you're going to get 50% bonus experience whenever you do AFK training. Now 50% might not sound like a lot, but if you were looking at this from leveling 61 to 62 say, it takes it from 100 days down to 75 days. Not that you're going to have 75 days of this event, but you can see it is a significant impact. Event number 4 is the Golden Attendance Reward. This doesn't actually start until tomorrow, April 30th, but basically logging in every day is going to give you some bonus rewards. A lot of it is just stuff you can straight up sell, like these golden backpacks, Kolkanth, or Dagger. There's also a Shitaku's shiny box of combat, some advice of Valks, advice of destiny, or safety rather. So there's a whole bunch of different things you can pick up from this. Once again, just gotta log in to claim these rewards. Pretty nice little bonus. The final event is the return of the Wacky Toshi event. So if you have played Black Desert recently in the last month or so, you will probably remember this one. Basically for filling a Marnie Stone, and once again, if you don't know what a Marnie Stone is, check out my video on leveling 61 plus. It'll tell you all about Marnie Stones. Basically though, if you don't want to watch that video, if you hit the search bar in the top corner, type in Marnie, you will see all of the different Wacky Toshi exchange merchants and locations where you can pick them up. So for example, if I clicked on this one, it would path me to the Wacky Toshi dude hanging out in the Tooth Fairy cabin. After you talk to Wacky Toshi, he will have a quest for you to accept. Accept the quest. It requires you to fill a 500 kill Marnie Stone. Basically just kill 500 enemies that are listed on the stone. It'll fill the stone, and you can bring it back to Wacky Toshi to complete the quest. Completing this event every single day will give you 5 Wacky Toshi seals. Wacky Toshi seals can be exchanged for the items that you see listed right here. Crown stones, advice of Valks of different amounts, and an advice of destiny. So those are your things you can exchange for. And guys, that is basically it for events here this time around. So you got 5 new events that came to the Black Desert world. Pretty cool little nifty events. If you did like this video, make sure to leave a like, check out some of the other videos on the channel, and make sure you're subscribed so you stay updated when new content comes out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you at the next stream, video, or wherever I happen to see you. Peace.